Hello again. Let's carry on with the exercise. Remember, there is no difference between a phrasal verb and any other vocabulary. You read a sentence, you hear a sentence, and very often you can guess the context. Let's carry on. Okay, number 8. James, can you stop off at the shop on your way home? Stop off. We've run out of milk. What could this mean? Maybe you know. We've run out of milk. It means that the milk has finished. There is no more milk. Run out is when you have a quantity of something and this quantity finishes. The milk has run out. We have run out of milk. We are running out of time, for example. Good. Let me go down here. Now we have more space. Good. Number 9. Okay. I decided to turn down the offer. Okay. Turn down has its logic. You have something, a piece of paper, a document, you turn down, okay? You turn it down. A piece of paper, you turn it down, okay? I decided to turn down the offer. It was very generous, but I'm happy in this company. What could this mean? This means to turn down is to refuse. No, I'm sorry, I'm not interested. I turned down the offer. Good. Number 10. How are you settling into your new job? To settle. To settle. In many parts of the world, people came from a different country or from a different continent, for example, from Europe to America, and they settled. Okay. How are you settling into your new job? How are you adapting? How are you becoming comfortable? Becoming comfortable in this new job. I'm settling in fine. I'm settling in very well. Good. Number 11. Can you guess the meaning of pass away? It's very sad, but she had a long life and she passed away peacefully. Pass away. I think there is logic to this phrasal verb and I think you can get it, especially in a sentence. She passed away. She has died. Pass away is a more elegant way of saying that somebody has died. Good. Let's carry on with number 12. Notice that pass away is die. Now we have pass out. This means that there must be some connection, although it's not the same. This is not 100% true, of course. There is nothing 100% true with phrasal verbs. But in this case, pass away and pass out, there is some connection. Let's see if we can guess. I could never be a doctor. I pass out every time I see blood. There are many people like this. I don't know if you are one of them. To pass out is to lose consciousness, to faint. This is to pass out. Pass away is to die. It is more permanent. Good. Number 13. We have 15 in total. Let's carry on with number 13. In the new film, James Bond has a new mission to carry out. To carry out. It is not easy to guess the meaning of carry out on its own. It is not very logical, and so we have to use the logic of the sentence. To carry out is to do or to complete a task or a mission. You have a project, you have a task, and you have something to carry out. It is to do something serious, to do a project. It requires some time and it requires effort. To carry out. See if you can think of this word in your the word in your own language. Carry out is a very useful phrasal verb. Good. Number two. Two more, sorry. Oxford University was set up in the year 1096. This is true. This is a true fact. Set up. Maybe you know the word set up. To set up a company. To set up a university. To set up an institution. To create. To start. To begin something, a structure of something, because you could also talk about setting up a program, a computer program. You buy a new mobile or you buy a new computer and you set up the computer. So you are beginning or you are building the structure of something. Okay? This is to set up. Good. One more. The last one. Did you hear the news? Somebody broke into Sam's house. They've stolen everything. Break. Break. There is something violent. There is something of conflict in the word break. Break into Sam's house. This means to enter illegally. Somebody maybe opened the window and they went into the house. This is a criminal act, to break in. You can also have the reverse, to break out. You are in prison and you break out of prison. You leave prison illegally. Good. When you see a phrasal verb in a book, or when you hear a phrasal verb in a series, I would like you to stop a second and to think, instead of immediately taking the dictionary and looking for the meaning, which in many cases a phrasal verb may have different meanings depending on the context, I would like you to try to sit down and think for a moment. What could this mean? To try to make a guess. And in this way you're going to learn the instinct of phrasal verbs. In the next unit, we have our final exam. Our final exam before the conversation class that you will have with me. I'll see you there.